This is the Phoenix LTX. To start, turn on your gun with this power button. There are 3 different modes. Solo mode, which is a free-for-all, Team 1, or Team 2. When you turn on your tagger, it will show this animation telling you that the tagger is on, but you have not started a game yet. To start a game, pull the trigger. You will see this 10-second counter telling you to get ready for the battle. This is your strength selector. You change it depending on how many tags until you're out you want. Every time you change it, it will repeat the game mode you're on to let you know that it recognized change. On the other side, you have your indoor-outdoor switch. If you turn it on indoor, the red sensor will become less sensitive to any infrared light that hits it. On outdoor, it will become more sensitive. Once you are ready, pull the trigger. Your strength in game mode will be confirmed and locked in. But if you ever change your indoor-outdoor location, you will be able to change that mid-game. As you might have guessed, if one player is on Team 1, and so is another player, as shown, you won't be able to hit each other with any shot. The same thing goes if one player is on a team game while another is on a solo game. So there can't be 2 teams fighting and one solo guy on a game. On one side of the gun there is an ammo indicator. There's a recoiling hammer and a flash whenever you pull the trigger. A flashing LED represents 1 shot and a solid LED represents 2, as no LEDs represent none. Now I'm out of ammo. To reload, press this ammo core release lever. When you press it, the ammo core will pop out, and when you push it back in, you will have full ammo again. You can reload as many times as you want per game. Now onto the shooting. In order to hit an enemy, aim for the red dome. Make sure to line up your iron sights, as accuracy counts. Pull the trigger when you're ready, and your enemy's dome will flash when you hit them. If you're ever under heavy fire, press the button in front of your trigger to activate your shield. Be careful, as you have a limited amount of shield per game, and you cannot shoot when you have your shield up. If you are ever shot at while you have your shield up, you will hear these sound effects. This tells you that your shield blocked a shot that would have hit you. When you have your shield up, your gun will make this sound effect, its recoil hammer will flash green, and your strength and ammo indicators will go down. If you run out of shield or let go, you'll hear this sound effect if you try to use your shield again too early. Every time you use your shield, you have a 2-second mandatory cooldown before you can use it again. If you're playing with 10 strength, you will have 15 seconds of shield. If you're playing with 25 strength, you will have 30 seconds of shield. Your strength indicator will only show your last 10 hits. So if you're playing on a game that is more than 10 strength, even if you get hit, your strength indicator won't go down until your last 10. You will see your strength counter go down once you have been hit with 10 or less health. A flashing LED counts as 1, a solid LED counts as 2, and a blank counts as 9. If you ever have less than 4 health left, your gun will warn you that you are on your last few lives. It'll say low life on each time you're hit when you're below 4 lives. Once you've lost all your lives, you would be completely tagged out and out of the game. Once you're tagged out, your dome will stay solid red to indicate that you are out to other players. After some time of being out, your dome will start to flash red every few seconds. This is telling you to turn off your gun as to not waste the batteries. This is the pinpoint sight or dot sight attachment. It has a little laser dot sight that points onto this glass. It helps increase your accuracy and make it easier to hit shots from a far distance. It connects to the gun from the bottom. Simply to attach it, slide it on to the top rail and make sure that the connectors are secure. Once it's on, the green light will turn on as long as the gun itself is on. As long as you align the dots, you'll have near perfect accuracy. The gun attaches to the dot sight with that connector, so you don't need any battery for the dot sight. This is the shot blast attachment. It attaches to the front of the gun with this connector. It adds for more strategic gameplay and different playstyle. To attach it, simply get a gun and slide it on to the front rails. Once you slide it on, you'll hear this sound effect. That tells you that the gun has recognized the shot blast is on. To release, pull down on the release lever and pull it off. It'll make this sound effect. Again, that's connecting, and that's disconnecting. If you hear this when the attachment is still being used, check the connection. The attachment connects to the gun right here. If you have bad connection, this is where it's going to be at. The shot blast connects with those little metal ridges right into there. To use the shot blast, pull the shotgun lever. You'll see your ammo indicator flashing to indicate that there is a shot blast loaded. Pull the trigger when you're ready, and you'll shoot a shot blast shot. Again, pull it back, your ammo would flash, and pull the trigger to shoot. For using a shot blast, pump the shotgun, aim at an enemy, and shoot. One shot blast will do 3 times the amount of damage as a normal shot. See, this is a normal shot, and when you pump the shotgun, your ammo will flash, and it will do 3 damage. The shot blast is hot swappable along with the dot sight, meaning you could switch it out mid-game, before or after a game, and it'll still work. You could use the dot sight with or without the shotgun. Either way, the shot blast still works. The shot blast also has much more forgiving aim as it has a better spread. You can hit multiple targets at once, even with one shot blast. Though it only has a third of the range of the normal gun, it has 3 times the spread and 3 times the damage. There also is an old video game attachment that you put on your gun just like the shot blast. It's single player and you need to use an old TV to be able to play with it. You would plug it into these ports right here, if you ever got one. There also was an unreleased rapid blast attachment which allowed for full auto firing. It only was a prototype before discontinued. If you have a laser tag gun that says Tiger right in front of the recoil hammer, you have a secret Team 3 feature. As you know, there's the 2 teams, but if you get the notch right in between Team 1 and Team 2, your gun will say Team 3, meaning you're Team 3 and you can hit Team 1 or Team 2. Unfortunately, when Nerf bought the rights to this product, they removed the secret Team 3 feature. As you see in front of the recoil hammer, it says Nerf. But if you try, no matter how hard you try, to get the notch in between Team 1 or Team 2, it'll never say Team 3. There is another hidden feature that fortunately is on both Nerf and Tiger guns. When you turn on your gun, the recoil hammer will hammer twice. If you hold that down when you turn it on, the gun, assuming that the recoil hammer is jammed, won't use the recoil hammer. It greatly silences the gun. This is with the recoil. There's definitely a lot more noise, and it's a lot more obvious to be spotted. This is without the recoil. Now, it's just the sound effects of the gun, and no hammer. It makes a big difference.